It is not the job of parents and teachers and coaches and adults and bosses and leaders to affirm people in their folly, but to lovingly point it out. Did you watch the interview with Charlie Kirk and Governor Newsom this week? Remarkable. At first I thought, Charlie, don't give him a platform. Then I thought, oh man, let him keep talking. This is crazy. And he says this, no, I'm not gonna tell boys they can't run in girls' sports, even though I, one, admit they have a biological advantage, and two, it's totally unfair to the girls. I'm like, well, here we are then. The logical conclusion, no. I'm gonna continue allowing boys to abuse girls because in steps untethered empathy. I just feel bad for them. These confused kids they're depressed and they have suicidal ideations. To which I thought, of course they do, moron, because adults like you come alongside them in their confusion and go, yeah, just keep going down that road. These kids are being told and forced in some circumstances and coached and gaslit that how God made them was wrong, and they do better to make themselves in their own image. And whenever we cross the grain of God's creation and kick him out of his seat and take over his seat and say, no, I'll be God. I'll remake myself in my own image. Friends, you know what the result of that is? Depression and suicidal ideations. Because it never works to go against God's design. And then when adults who should supposedly know better step in and affirm that, they are now culpable too. When you are silent in the face of a lie or encourage a lie, you are a liar. And so I was listening to him talk. I'm like, hey, dummy. Warn children about the folly of believing demonic lies. It's not loving to encourage them. So Paul's not like, hey guys, I'm coming just to hear and to listen. I want to make sure you feel heard. And we're going to get to the end of this text in a few minutes. He's going to be like, I'm coming with a rod unless you straighten up, figure it out. He's not coming to hear and process and make sure they feel heard. He's coming to correct where there is error. I'm not trying to shame you, but to warn you. As dear children, I love you. Even if you had 10,000 guardians in Christ, you do not have many fathers, for in Christ I became your father through the gospel. Verse 16, therefore I urge you to imitate me. Verse 17, for this reason I have sent to you Timothy, my son, whom I love, who is faithful in the Lord. He will remind you of my way of life in Christ Jesus, and watch this, which agrees with what I teach everywhere in every church. It's a remarkable statement of integrity. He's like, here's the deal. I have a son, a spiritual son, who's been living with me 24/7, 365 for the last several years, so that he knows not only what I say about how I live, I'm going to send you to him, and you should listen to him, because he will confirm that what I say and how I live line up. What I say to everyone everywhere lines up with how I live all the time when no one's there. It's a remarkable statement of vulnerability and authenticity. Look into my life. Who I am is who I am is who I am. There is no difference between Paul and the Areopagus with thousands of people and Paul by himself on a Friday night after a long week. They are one and the same people. It's a remarkable statement of, hey, test me in this if you want, which is one of the reasons we have organized ourselves in gospel community, because you can fake it in a crowd. You can't fake it in your home over time. Hey, everybody. Hope you found that helpful. If you would like to watch the sermon that clip came from, you can go here, check it out. As well, if you'd like to watch more Bible teaching, you can go to my YouTube channel. And if you would like more free resources for your family, your marriage, and how to be a stronger man, you can go to strongmannation.com. Check it out.